Greetings brothers and sisters, Bartek here, back with another video in the beginning series where we take a look at the first 30 to 40 plus minutes of games to see if they tickle your fancy. Today, we're taking a look at Scorn, a game developed by Ebb Software and published by Kepler Interactive. The Steam page of the game reads, Scorn is an atmospheric first-person horror adventure game set in a nightmarish universe of odd forms and somber tapestry. Now, before we get into this game, a few things I want to get out there up front. First off, this time I will not be doing too much voiceover so as not to spoil the mood and the atmosphere of the game. Secondly, this game is, for all intents and purposes, not a glorified, but it's straight up a walking simulator with tons of backtracking and some environmental puzzles. Now, the thing that sets this game apart from other walking simulators is by far and most notably the art style, which is subjectively incredible. It's a crossover between the art of H.R. Giger, a Swiss painter who died in 2014 unfortunately, and he is sometimes dubbed the father of the biomechanical genre, which was in turn the inspiration for the design of the Alien, for the Alien and the Prometheus movies. And the other author whose artwork is, well, very notable and very visible in this game is Zdzisław Beksiński. Zdzisław Beksiński. I know, it sounds very, yeah, you guessed it, Polish. And this guy, unfortunately, again, not with us anymore, died in 2005. He was a Polish painter, photographer, engineer, and sculptor, and he specialized in the field of dystopian surrealism. These two influences are very heavily noticeable in this game, as well as an incredible amount of gore and brutality and very graphic scenes. So if that's not your cup of tea, if that makes you feel uncomfortable, perhaps you should consider switching off and not going further in, because at times this game is very gruesome and disturbing. So without further ado, let's jump into our beginning of Scorn. Alright, one more thing I want to mention, guys. I have played this game for about an hour and a half before, prior to recording this game. I will not be going further into the game. I will not be reviewing it, simply because it's not my cup of tea. I'm not a big fan of walking simulators, with notable exceptions, such as Firewatch, which I believe was an incredible game. But for me, I'm not a fan of puzzle games, and this game requires you to do a lot of puzzles in order to advance. And this in turn requires a lot of backtracking, which I am definitely, again, not a fan of. So despite my absolutely limitless love for the look of the game, for the sound of the game, for the feel of the game, this just didn't ring any particular bells for me, and I am unfortunately not inclined to go further in. I'm saying this just so you know that I will be going for more or less the goal of this first stage of the game without hopefully getting lost too much, because you can get lost in this game, which according to howlongtobeat.com takes around 6 to 7 hours to complete, but that's just too much for me. I can't make myself to play this game much more, but I did want to share it with you guys, if not for anything else, then for the incredible atmosphere and the incredible art style and the mood that the artists, the developers, managed to capture in this game. It's incredibly unique. It's without a doubt very, very refreshing, and it's something quite rarely seen in the video games hobby space. So again, I'm gonna sign off for a bit. Enjoy the noise, enjoy the sound, enjoy the ambience, and again, gore warning, there's gonna be quite a lot of it. Alright, let's move on. Okay guys, we're nearing our first puzzle, which involves moving certain elements around in a way so as to give access to another element in order to progress in the puzzle. Now, I will play a few seconds of this puzzle, but I will probably skip forward a little bit so as not to spoil the puzzle for those of you who actually want to give it a go and want to try to beat this puzzle for themselves. Now, I just want to show you how it works. It's got two pieces, this puzzle. First off, this panel moves about this claw that is trying to grip something which isn't there. And what it's trying to grip is one of those eggs that you can see to the right over here. Now, the two eggs that are of note for us are those which are lit up. They seem to be... how should I put this? Live eggs? You need to put these eggs up here, right in this spot for this claw to the left to grab it, to grab it, and to tear it off. Alright guys, you're gonna have to excuse me. I will probably be fast forwarding this again so as not to spoil your fun. Okay, we've got the first egg in place, the first live egg in place. This is what happens when you want to tear it off. And apparently the game wants us to get the other live glowing egg, because this one, for some reason, was spoiled and will not do the job. So once again, I'm gonna be doing the puzzle, and we'll come back once the puzzle is complete. Okay guys, we're in the final stage of this puzzle. We're moving the second live egg in its spot. We're leaving this terminal, moving over to the one on the left, and hopefully this time it's all gonna go as it should. Now this egg, or whatever you want to call it, is the key to operating the door, which is at the end of this level. May I say, a very macabre key. A key not easily obtained, and one requiring, dare I say, sacrifice. Alright guys, that, in a nutshell, is Scorn. If you made it this far into the video, I want to thank you so much for spending time here on the channel with me. We're gonna wrap this video up for today because there's only so much I can take. Again, thank you so much for hanging out here. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment under the video, ding the notifications bell, and good luck. Have fun. Bartek, out.